Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a very important aspect of English grammar, that is voice or change of voice. In English language, we have two types of voice. One is active voice and the other is passive voice. Children, you are very well aware with the sentence structure of English language. The basic sentence structure is subject plus verb plus object. Subject being the doer of action, verb being the action, and object being the receiver of the action. They play their own part in the formation of the sentence. But sometimes when the subject is not playing an active role, we do not give much importance to the subject and it is passive. So, we call that sentence a passive sentence. When the subject is in active position and is playing the role actively, we give much importance to the subject in the sentence. The sentence is called to be in active voice. I hope now you have understood the difference between active voice and passive voice. Let us see one example to make it clear further. Mohan writes a letter. Here Mohan is our subject, writes is our verb, and a letter is our object. Let us reverse this. A letter is written by Mohan. Here our subject has become passive. So we will say that this sentence is in passive voice. Now children, you have to keep a few things in mind. Whenever you are going to change a sentence from active to passive or passive to active, you have to change the place of subject and object. When we will make the sentence in passive voice, we will always use the third form of the verb. We will also use the word by in the sentence. Now, we will see how we will change the sentences according to the tense. So, one by one we will see. Let us begin with present indefinite tense. Let us see one example. Bees make honey. Let us change this sentence to passive voice according to the given rule, which is subject plus helping verb plus V3 plus by plus object. We will change it. Honey is made by bees. Then we have present continuous tense. They are helping the poor. Let us change it. Children, keep this thing in mind that whenever you are using continuous tense, we will always use the word being instead of verb plus ing. As I have told you that in passive voice only third form of verb is used, so we will replace V1 plus ing with being. Let us see the example. The poor are being helped by them. Next we have present perfect tense. He has made this box. Let us see the rule how we will change this. Subject plus has have plus been plus V3 plus by. Here, whenever we have perfect tense, any perfect tense, we will use the word been plus V3. Always keep this thing in mind. So, he has made this box will change to this box has been made by him. We will use has or have plus been plus V3. Next we have present perfect continuous tense. Children, we do not make passive voice of present perfect continuous tenses. So next we have past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense is the simplest tense in English language. We use V2 in this sentence, second form of verb. Let us see one example. I caught him. Now let us change this with this rule. Subject plus was or were plus V3 plus by plus object. He was caught by me. Next we have past continuous tense. As we have already learnt that we will use being instead of V1 plus ing. So let us see. They were making a noise. A noise was being made by them. Next we have past perfect tense. She had never seen it before. It had never been seen by her before. We will use had plus been plus V3 plus by. Next we have past perfect continuous. We do not have any passive form of this tense also. Next we have future indefinite tense. We will change this tense according to the rule of shall or will plus be plus V3 plus by. Let us see one example. He will fly a kite. We will change it to a kite will be flown by him. Next we have future continuous tense, but we will not make any passive form of this tense. Next we'll take future perfect tense. We will change it according to will shall plus have plus been plus V3. Let us see. Mohan will have helped me by evening. We'll change it to I shall have been helped by evening by Mohan. Next we have future perfect continuous tense, but we do not have any passive form of this tense. So children, I hope you have understood how to make passive forms of these tenses. We'll meet in the next video to make a few more sentences into passive voice.